Good morning, Tradeify Nation, and welcome to another London session stream. Monday, 20th of October. Hope you're all well. Hope you're crushing it. Hope you can hear me well. Hope you can see me well. Let me know, how was your weekend? How is everybody doing? I know on the thumbnail you saw Celine, okay? And she is gonna come. She is gonna co-host the London session. However, we gotta blame Mr. Jeff Bezos for not sending the equipment to our producer fast enough, because we still are waiting for a couple of deliveries, and before we have that, we can't have her on stream because our producer can't work. So stay patient. This week Celine is gonna start joining for the London session stream. However, she will not be here today. Now, chat, how are we doing? How is everybody doing? By the way, happy Diwali to all my Indian friends. Hope you are enjoying the day, celebrating well. But let's get into the charts as we usually do. By the way, like goal for today, 320, okay? If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. Get us to 320 likes, and we're gonna do another 50k growth giveaway, all right? So let's get into the charts and see what happened. NQ is what we're gonna start with first, as usual. Very interesting, very interesting. I mean, we basically called it, right? Last week on Monday, I said, hey, this is potentially going to be an inside day and an inside week, meaning consolidation. And we got exactly that after the 1,000-point Friday candle on October 10th, right? It's pretty crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consolidation days. And now trying to break out after sweeping the low of the consolidation, right? Which is very interesting. I mean, look at this. This daily candle, I mean, barely, but it did sweep the low of Tuesday on Friday and started pushing higher. So I do personally expect that we're going to get a push higher today, especially because, and let me actually activate the Spaceman BTC key level indicator here, especially because we made, after the open at 6 p.m. yesterday, Eastern time, we made a little bit of a down wick, right? Shallow wick, and are now pushing up. So I really like that for a bullish day. But what are you guys thinking? Are we going to go higher on NQ? Are we going to go lower? What's going to happen? On the hourly, we can see very well, after we opened at 25,065.50, made a little bit of a move down to 24,955, right? So about a 100-point move down, and then started pushing up from this fair value gap. And since then, have been moving quite nicely, consolidated for the last 2 hours. And we'll see in 10 seconds what happens when London opens. But I do personally expect a bullish day. Could mean still that we move lower first, but I'm looking for bullish setups today. All right, Big Ben is calling. Ding, 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 ding. London session is open. London session is open. I'm getting a whole bunch of alerts here on my phone. I mean, we do have technically a bullish candle too, but I don't like that setup yet very much. I mean, if I switch my bias to bullish here on the indicator, you're gonna see it. There we go. Right, so retesting that change in state of delivery at 96 and then potentially getting a push higher. Let's see. Deep says, my target for the day is done in Asia on gold buys. Okay, already done, nice. Hope you caught a piece of it. That would be nice. But let's see what this retest does. Graphene, yeah, 50k subs incoming. We're at 48,200, which is pretty sick. 48,200 subs, guys. This channel is growing like crazy thanks to all of you. So thank you so much for being here every day and tuning in. Hope you're getting a bunch of value. Actually, let me go through the chat really quick while we're getting this retest and say hello to everybody. Hello, Gene. Hello, Trader King LFT. Hello, Paul, Bitcoin, Abo, Deep Now, Leah. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Ursula. Hello, ChatPD Trades, Roser, Roki, Rick. Who else we got in the chat? Taco Trader, Nena, Peter, Jesse, Profit Per Tick, Epic Trades, Clap, Franja, like all you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, Franja, you've been here since 12k subscribers. That's pretty epic. That is pretty epic. JBD Trade says, just saved my 5 growth funded today. Only had $400 drawdown and smacked an amazing long just before I made $1,000 in all accounts. 2 more days for payout. Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. That is what's up. All right, a little bit of a push down here. 12-point push down. By the way, little update on the Zero to Hero Challenge account. It's currently sitting at 49,346. We are in drawdown again. It's drawdown round 2. We still have about $740 left until we hit our max loss limit. So let's hope that doesn't happen. On another note though, I passed my 550k growth funded accounts. So yeah, we're funded on 550Ks. So we're gonna copy trade those today with the Zero to Hero Challenge account. Just so you know. Okay, nice retest here. If we get a bullish candle close on the 5 minute, I will enter longs. This is looking very, very nice for now. But we're waiting for this 5 minute candle closure. Iringal, you get the golden medal today. What are the big candles on the chart? It is TTFM Pro Plus indicator. It's a paid indicator that shows you higher time frame candles. All right, all right, all right. Kio says, hit my payout and consistency target. Waiting for the day to end. Oh, dude. Hell yeah, man. Getting your first payout here? Or is that your second or third? What number is that? KB, Celine will join this week. Not today yet, because we're still waiting on a couple deliveries for our producer. Yeah, the Mysterious Stranger. I would prefer a sweep of the low as well. However, I do like that tap into this fair value gap and also retesting 50% of the previous hourly candle. Of the previous hourly candle wick, actually. So, let's see where this takes us. Good morning, LG. Good morning, Stein. Ozempic. Already back at chip posting in the chat, huh? By the way, very interesting. For those of you who know Coach Tank, he's our coach for the live traders here at Tradeify. Coach Tank sent me an interesting video about gold today. So apparently, only 6 times in history has it happened that gold has had 9 consecutive green weeks. 6 times in history. Now it's the 7th time, okay? So after the 9th week, it had a huge sell-off every single time. So it could be that gold is going to start to sell off now, which could be very interesting. Very, very interesting input from Coach Tank. All right, this candle is about to close in 28 seconds. If we take this long here, guys, on NQ, here's how that's going to look. We're going to take a long right about here. Stop below this wick low for about 18.5 points. And then long for a 2-to-1R. That's the plan in 9 seconds. And we're definitely going to take that. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're long 1 NQ. Stop below the wick here. Risking $380. And then target is going to be 2-to-1. So 760 would be the final target on this. So again, entry was 25,115.5. There we go. Stop is at 25,096.50. Let me adjust that here properly. And then our full target is 153.50. There we go. 1 hour target is sitting right here at 134.50. That is when we would move break even. Then 1.5 hour target is when we move to 1 hour. And the 2 hour target is the final target. Let's see. This candle is not looking too nice for us, unfortunately. But we'll see. We will see. First trade of the week. Right after the open. Right after the open. All right, there we go. Mady says, no way, I'm not touching gold. SP4, yeah, well, if we get a retrace to the 1 hour fair value gap, this one, and we react to it, we can still re-enter it. I just don't want this to run without us, you know? It looks like a nice setup. And if it stops us out, we're risking $380, so that's completely fine. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. There we go, now you can see it nicely. Kali says, I want to see retrace back to 25,055 and then a push. Yeah, if that happens, we're going to re-enter. Leah says, I was trying to be strong while watching the market. I was up $650 in 2 trades, but NG was a loss and CL stopped me out as I trailed. Made $195. So you're up 195 in total? That's still green. Green is green. Let's actually check on gold really quick. So gold on the weekly. I'll show you. So you can see it here, right? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 consecutive green weeks. And the 9th was the highest volume push. Now the guy in that video that I watched says that, as I said, like it only happened 6 times in history before. And every single time the 9th week was the highest volume, which in this case was the same, right? And then after that, it crashed hard. So could be that the same thing happens again this time. Just be aware of that. All right, back in the green now. Looking better than it did before. Lea says, yes, I am. I know green is green. My account is at break even now, so I'm happy. All right, nice. Nice, nice. Let's also mark the 1 hour and 1.5 hour here in Project X. 1 hour is at 134.50. And 1.5 hours at 144. Here you go. So 1.5 hour. Move to 1 hour and 1 hour move to break even. We follow the same system every single time. Chat, again, we need 320 likes on the stream to do a 50k growth account giveaway. So if you haven't already, smash that like button. Get us to 320. We're at 210 right now. So well done so far. But we need more. We need more. Yeah, Deep. Very true. We have the best community. Like Tradeify Nation. Absolutely goated. Absolutely goated. Nice push now on NQ. We could see, like, if we finally push through this level, we could see a very, very explosive move and hit 1 hour very, very quickly. That would be nice. Kia, what was the confluence for the entry? So basically, we are moving bullish, right? On the daily, so far what happened was we made the down wick. We opened, made the down wick, and are now pushing up strong. Bias for today is bullish as well. So I'm looking for bullish continuation plays. In this case, we had on the hourly, we had a sweep of the previous hour low, right? And had a change in state of delivery. Once we closed the 5 minute through the 25,096 level, retested the fair value gap and are pushing strong out of it. So that was my entry criteria for this one. Sign says, oh shoot, forgot to remove my personal daily profit target and took profit on accident. Well, you hit your daily profit target then. Hell yeah. Abu, my weekend was amazing. Thank you. I spent my entire Saturday with my 6-year-old nephew in Switzerland's biggest water park. And he has never been to a water park, so he loved that. It was absolutely fun. All right, nice push on NQ now. Very, very nice push on NQ. We're up 13 points. Let's see what we can get. Once we hit 134.50, we move break even. Before that, we just wait. Let's see. A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on, NQ. You can do it. You can do it. How Matt would say, do it now. Jace, is it okay to hit more than the profit target for growth funded? Yeah, of course. It's not a problem. Just make sure you stick within the stick to the consistency rules. On growth funded, that's 35%. All right, guys. Are you all signed up for the big Grand Cup, Tradeify's Grand Cup? We have $1 million in cash prizes, which is insane. We call them rewards, performance rewards, but it's absolutely insane. The winner gets $200,000, and it's free. It is free if you're already a Tradeify trader. If you're not, it's $35. All right, NQ retracing now. Come on, we're so close from that break-even point. NQ, give us that push. We're 2 points away. Dominic, you're on the team. Player, nice, love it. Team Tradeify TV, we're gonna take the W, guys, and then everybody's gonna say it's rigged. But we're gonna win this shit. Gold pushing hard, says Rama. Okay. For now, yeah. Let's see. Roki, do I know how many people have signed up for the tournament? No, I don't know the exact number. I know it's thousands, but I don't know the exact number. 6K82 says, I just want to make it out of the knockout phase. Yeah, man, that would be nice. Back at break even now. I do not like that reaction to sweeping the highs. Deep says, once we win, buy me a ticket to Switzerland. Well, you're going to buy yourself a ticket, or you want me to buy you one? So, okay, guys, I'll walk you through what's going on in my mind. Right now, I really want to close this trade break even. However, my system is that I only move break even once we hit 1 hour, right? We missed 1 hour by 2 points. Personally, internally, I'm like, okay, I want to close this trade. If this goes against me, I'm going to be so pissed. However, I have to stick to my system here. I have to stick to what I always do. And it's hard right now. It's hard to not close it because I really think this is going to move against us. But my system tells me I'm profitable when I follow my system, right? The data tells me that. So I'm just going to stick to it. I'm going to wait until it hits break even. If it doesn't hit break even and stops me out, it stops me out. But just so you know, right now I'm battling internally. So I want to share my thoughts with you. Kingdom Wonder says, where's Celine? I want to welcome her. Well, she's going to join this week. I know she was on the thumbnail for today, but we're still waiting on a delivery from Amazon so our producer can finally produce. And until that arrives, we can't have her on. But she's going to join soon. Yeah, Rick. So true. Got to stick to the rules. Graphene, we will see. We will see. Daniel, winning team is whoever makes the most profit, I think. And is $2,000 drawdown trailing end of day? Yes, it's end of day drawdown. Yeah, Graphene, the thing that I don't like about the longs here, even though I am in a long, is that we swept Asia high, right? And we reacted pretty heavy to it. I do like how this candle right now is recovering, but I'm not 100% confident. Setup is not invalidated though, so. Extraordinary Cave Trader. No, Celine is not going to join today because we're still waiting on a delivery for our producer. Rick says, does he need a studio to run OBS or what? No, he needs a very fast computer. Yeah, Graphene, that's why I don't look at the 1 minute. Because the 1 minute, if I looked at this, I would be, oh shit. I'd rather look at 5 minutes. We still have green candles there. Signs, you joined TV in the Grand Cup? Hell yeah, man. Welcome to the team. Let's get that W. Let's get that W. Dominic, what's the consistency rule for the Grand Cup? None. No consistency rule. Also, can you give target profit goal for the 20% consistency rule for the 150k Lightning funded account? Well, Dominic, just calculate 150,000. Just calculate 9,000 times 0.2. That's 1,800. That's the daily consistency target. If you stay below 1,800, you're good. Thank you, love. Is there a daily loss limit in Grand Cup? Nope, no daily loss limit. Daniel Wu Lumi said, though, the drawdown gets reset daily, which means it doesn't trail your highest EOD balance. That's not true, as far as I know. We can check together in the Tradeify FAQ. So you have the official answer from the FAQ. Oh, I see right now the website is down. Oh, now it's back up. Nice. Let me just pull this up for you. Seems like it was a me issue, not a Tradeify issue. All right, the Grand Cup competition guide. You see here. So once you reach 55k in balance, like 5k profit, you can scale up to five minis. Before that, it's 2 minis. Trailing drawdown is $2,000 end of day. End of day trailing drawdown, but it doesn't reset. Kismas, do I have any reset codes? Nope, I do not. I do not. Kingdom Wonder, is Celine your girlfriend? No. My girlfriend sometimes joins the stream. Romina is her name. Like in the chat. She should join right now because every time she joins, the market pumps. Parwinder, do you need to buy a new account for the cup? No, as long as you have an active Tradeify account, eval or funded, doesn't matter. You're gonna get free entry to the Grand Cup. Gary, yeah, the end of day stops trailing once it's at 50k. Come on, NQ, push us up here. Don't let us wait in no man's land. NQ Love says, so if I scale up and can trade 5 minis and blow 2,000 per trade, I'm out of the cup? No. Look, you can only trade 5 minis once you are at 5k in profit. So you then have $5,000 of drawdown left, right? Kingdom Wonder, yeah, she should tune in often. So we pump the market. Leia, did I analyze CL already? No, I did not. I don't like CL. Just don't like trading it. I don't know. But let's look at it. Let's look at it. On the daily, let's see. All right, looks like it's going to consolidate for a while based on the daily. Basically in a range currently. I will consider this as my range right now. 57.43 down to 56.15. Before it sweeps the high or the low of this range, I'm not interested in anything regarding oil. And that's the analysis. Waiting until it touches one of these two levels. All right, getting the pump on NQ. Come on, give us 1 hour. to prove that the system is always worth sticking to. LC profits, yes, you can also enter on Wednesday. Come on, NQ, give us the push to 1 hour. Do it, do it. Did it? Nope, not yet. 1 hour target is 134.50. Still very tempted to move break even now, but we didn't hit the level yet, so I'm not gonna do it. Come on, for real. Oh, man. NQ. Just push. What's your problem? Kali says, love being here on your stream, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. Good to have you here. Let's check. What's the next level? Like, real level on NQ is previous week high. 180, basically. 79.50. So that's what we're aiming for. Technically, we could even go up to this level here on the 5 minute, 169 as our full TP. However, I'm gonna take profits at 2R if we get there. Let's see. Pamela, how did I come up with my target? Well, my target is just 2R. So my stop loss times 2. Yeah, JPT trades, nice. Quiet, yeah, new co-host starting this week. Not today though, but this week. Also, guys, how do we like the fact that from now on, the London session stream is half an hour longer? So instead of 9 a.m. UK time, we end at 9:30. How do we like that? Starting today. Yeah, SP4, I think so too. Previous week high, pretty doable. Abo, Nick went Lambo. For now, only the baby Lambo. Can the camera focus? Can it? Hey, there we go. For now. But in the future, definitely real Lambo. Steve, hi Nick, for the copy, if you're in the top 200 and don't blow the account, do you get to keep the account profit? Yeah, you get to keep 80% of your profits. So if you make 100K, you get 80K. It looks like I need to refresh here. Project X is acting up. Hello, Project X, you still there? Well, let's just look at it on TradingView then. Weird. Weird. All right, NQ pushing down now. I don't like that. Uh-oh, Project X, what are you doing? Looks like Project X has a problem here. Network error. Oh, that's not too good. Not when in a trade. Okay. Let me just DM the team really quick. Because that is not good. We're in a trade right now. Come on. Project X is down for everybody. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just DMing the team really quick. Let's just hope the trade works out, I guess. All right. Let me just refresh again. No network error. Damn it. All right. Never happened to me before. Interestingly enough. Has never happened to me before. Let's hope it gets fixed. Otherwise we have a problem. Still can't log in. Let's hope it gets fixed soon. And for now, let's just look at it on TradingView, I guess. No other option. No other option. We're still in this trade. It's down on other firms as well. All right, it seems like it's a Project X issue then. Let's just hope this goes well. Pushing to our 1 hour target one more time here. Yeah, goodness, Akizi, I did set the target. I did set a hard stop loss and I did set a hard TP. So that's good. But the thing is, you know what would be really, really unfortunate? We're about to hit 1 hour here. Yeah, we just hit 1 hour. So right now my stop loss is going to be, or would be, at 1 hour plus 1. So it would be at 1650. This red line, I'm going to make it red so you can see it better. This red line is our stop loss. Okay, so I'm at break even now. If this now moves against us and stops us out fully, then that would be very unfortunate. That's literally just because of a Project X issue. That would suck. That would really suck. So let's hope that does not happen. Let's hope that does not happen. That would really piss me off. That would really, really, really piss me off. For all of you guys as well. I'll tell you once I hear back from the team. Chase, no, I can't even log in. I can't flatten anything, fortunately. But yeah, I have my TP set, I have my stop loss set, so we should be fine. But let's see. Let's see. Kali says this is what you call set and forget. Yeah, you have to. Can't do anything about it. That's part of trading too, right? You're working with software and software can have issues. It's just how it is. By the way, we just crossed 48,300 subscribers. Hell yeah, guys. Welcome everybody who's new here. We need 25 more likes, guys. 25 more likes. And once we hit 325, we're gonna give away a 50K growth account. So make sure you smash that like button. Get us to 325. Come on, NQ. Push it up. Push it up. Push it up. Kingdom Wonder, it's probably not going to be that, but at 50K subscribers, we definitely are going to have an epic giveaway. Avirup, am I able to log into Tradeify from TradingView today? Well, I could, but the problem is I have Project X accounts. So I can't log into Project X accounts on TradingView. Well, Bodhi, we will see. I guess we will see. Yeah, Gary, I think so. Well, the trader guy going to miss an entry. That's unfortunate and sucks, but it's worse to be in a trade, honestly, and not being able to do anything about it. Dominic, the like goal was hit. Damn, you guys. Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to do the giveaway in a half an hour at 9 a.m. UK time, because now the stream goes 30 minutes, goes longer, 30 minutes longer, so We're gonna be patient for their giveaway. How long are we gonna wait for Project X to come back? Well, as long as it takes. This sucks. Can't do anything about it. Sujoy says, gold please. Gold please what? What do you want? As said, we did hit our 1 hour target, so our stop is at break even +1 at 116.50. As soon as Project X wakes up again, we can then move our stop up. But maybe it's gonna hit our full target until then already, so that would be okay too. Technical errors are the worst, like when it's not your fault. And Q is pushing up nicely though. I'm confident in that trade now, especially after we made this retest and then pushed up. They're very confident in that trade, that we're gonna hit our target. Looks like previous week high is the draw in liquidity. Clap, I know, the likes have delivered. We're gonna do a giveaway, don't worry. Don't you worry. Dun, 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 dun. SP4 says going to fly. Yeah, hopefully it's going to fly. Come on. Push it up. Push it up. We need to push it up. Let me refresh Project X really quick. Nope. Says network error. Please try again. Well, I did try again, Project X. Ah, come on. Yeah, fun with folds. Happy Diwali. Kev trades. Hey Nick, what happens if I lose on a trade? I couldn't close because Project X went down. Do they credit my account or what? Honestly, I don't know. But if it happens, definitely open a ticket. I don't know. Don't know what the issue is right now, honestly. Did anybody already mention anybody already message Discord support? I'm gonna do it right now for you guys. Let me message in Discord. One second. Or somebody else did it already, maybe. Yeah, so, okay, you guys already did. Nice. NQ still hanging out around our 1 hour target. Still hanging around. No, NQ love, I meant Tradeify Discord. Yeah, Corey, then it seems like it's a complete Project X wide issue, like all across Project X. Is there anything they're saying on Twitter or something? Nice push on NQ now. It would suck if it didn't hit our target. Like it hits our target, but it doesn't fill because of Project X. That would be so bad. Nice push up now. Let's just hope it comes back alive soon. Because we in this trade. Muhammad says, I don't think there's anything to worry about anymore. It'll give you full TP. Yeah, I think so too. But the problem is, if it doesn't fill me, that would suck, you know? That would suck. The Twitter is not very active, Rick. Okay. Bitcoin, what's the advantage of using Project X? The risk settings. The risk settings and lockout settings. We didn't tap into 1.5 hour yet, but we're about to. Okay, there we go. So our stop, we would now move it to 1 hour. This is where our stop now would sit. So we are minimum, we're making 19 points for sure. If Project X was working. Yeah. Oh boy, let's hope it comes back alive. But guys, you see, this is why you stick to the system. I told you when we rejected 132 and came back down, I shared my thoughts with you guys. And I said, hey, I'm really tempted to close this break even because it didn't touch our 1 hour target. I didn't move break even, right? But I said, I'm very, very tempted. But I also said, I have to stick to the system because my data shows me that sticking to my system is actually profitable. So I stuck to the system and now we're making minimum 1 hour. Patrick, yeah, they're taking lockout settings to the next level. That's true. Abu says, and now just before TP, 100 point drop incoming. Oh boy, let me try. Log in again. Nope, still doesn't work. Come on, Project X. Kali says, I'm on out. Yeah, this is set and forget. I would like to be able to access Project X as well. This sucks, guys. This sucks. Mady, no, I always move my stop to 1 hour once I reach 1.5 hour. That's my system. Alar, how should I take profit manually? Well, right now you can't. Because Project X is down. Rick says, don't they have mobile? Well, if you access it through mobile, it's still not going to work. Come on, Project X. About to hit full TP here. Well, we can actually check if it worked or not because we can log in on the Tradeify dashboard and sync our journal. So we can see if it hit our full TP or not once it actually goes up there. Iringal says, if you lose on this trade for whatever reason, you can keep that 50k growth account and restart 0 to hero challenge. Let's see. Goiko says, Nick, if we pass first round on the cup, do we keep trading account? Yeah, well, once you score the top 200, like once you're in the top 200, you get a live account. And then from that live account, you get to keep that and you get to keep 80% of the profits. AJ, yeah, it's a great trade. If we can close it. Project X is down right now. Ursula, yeah, we can only watch. Thank you. Taco Trader says, was scalping for 10 points. Now I'm up 36. Well, you see, technical errors also work in your favor sometimes. Yeah, it could be a Jiro. Jiro says, I think Project X problem might be due to internet outage across major areas right now. Farentil Farendin, what do you mean? How do I participate in the challenge? Like the 0 to hero challenge or the Grand Cup? Or the Grand Cup. Come on, Project X. Give us our login back. Still doesn't work, by the way. I just checked. Our stop would be at 1 hour now. 134.75. Actually 134.50, sorry. 134.50 is where it would be. The question is, you know what would be sick? Because we couldn't log in, we couldn't move our stop, right? So it hits this, it would stop us out, but it doesn't because we weren't able to move our stop. And then it shoots up and hits full TP. And then it would have been in our favor, that tech issue. But if it stops us out, we're gonna be pissed. Come on, Project X, work again, please. It wouldn't have hit yet, so we would still be in anyways. We would still be in. Did I try mobile Bitcoin? No, but I think it's not gonna work. Well, let me try. Let me try on mobile, but I don't think it's gonna work, honestly. It wouldn't make any sense because it's web-based as well. But I'll try it. 1 second. I will try. Nope, network error. Doesn't work on mobile either. All right, we would have been stopped out now. So we would have taken 19 points in profit. We would be up 19 points now, which is $380 across our 50K 0 to hero account, as well as our 150K funded accounts. If this stops us out, it's going to be a bummer because we weren't able to move our order. However, if we hit full TP, we can say thanks to the tech issue. So you never know. Let's just hope that it works in our favor. Let's just hope it works in our favor. Goodness Akisi says, Nick, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you panicking? I'm not panicking at all. It's just annoying, you know? But as I said, it could very well be that this trade now shoots up and hits our full TP, and we get full TP instead of 1 hour. Lucky. But it could also be that it stops us out, and then I would be pissed. Yeah, Rocky Trades Futures, it seems like it's a general Project X issue. It's not Tradeify related, it's Project X. Project X as a whole is down right now. Quiet says, Nick, what life advice would you give to your 19-year-old brother? Well, I don't have a 19-year-old brother. But if I had one, I would tell him to put your head down and work and sacrifice all the other shit, all the stupid shit that all the other people are doing. Pretty much what I did. Like, I never went to party. I never went out with friends. I was just working. Doing my best to become successful. My terms, my definition of successful. And choosing discipline over dopamine at the end of the day. Rocky Trades Futures, you closed your trade, took profit for $500. Nice. Oh yeah, so you're trading on Tradeify, huh? You are trading on Tradeify. Still doesn't work, by the way. It still doesn't work. We're still up in the trade though. Still up. Hovering around our 1 hour right now. Patrick says, hey Nick, want to cheer everyone up with a giveaway? Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. So if you want to take part in this giveaway, guys, for a 50K growth account, then all you got to do is you have to like the stream, you have to subscribe to the channel, and I will drop a link to a Google form here in a second in the chat on YouTube. Make sure you click that form, fill it out only once. If you fill it out more than once, you will get disqualified. So fill that Google form out once. I'll send you the link multiple times. Can't miss it. Fill that out. and then we're gonna pick a winner in 3 minutes. This trade is gonna move against us, as it seems like. If it stops us out, I'm gonna have a serious talk with the Tradeify team. But hey, the problem is Tradeify, it's not Tradeify's fault. It's actually Project X's fault, because all the other prop firms are out as well. I can't log in on any. So I'm gonna have a talk with Project X. We're still up for now. We're still up. Gary, you honestly would have had 1.5 R in this trade as it almost top ticked the TP. Well, maybe you get lucky and you get full TP now. Who knows? Who knows? Trying to push back up now. What would be sick if it fills, like if it goes to full TP but it doesn't fill us because Project X is like down, and then it shoots up further and we get like previous week high. And then we get rewarded with freaking a 60-point trade or something. That would be sick. That would be fire. So yeah, we have some pretty sick scenarios that could happen here, but we also have some very bad scenarios that could happen here. Like for example, if it comes back down and it doesn't fill our stop loss and it just keeps going down. Let's see. So we look at the 40% off ends tonight. Tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Da, 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 da. Darth Linux says it's not Project X fault. Jeez, what do you mean? Of course it is. I have multiple Project X prop firm accounts and all of them don't work right now. Of course it is Project X fault. Yeah, Silo Sage, right now I still think we see previous week high. Previous week high is still going to be my draw of liquidity. Suri Luki, what will I have for lunch today? I don't know. My girlfriend's for sure going to make something very good, as usual. Gary, I'm sure most firms will do what they normally do here. Any trades that lose during the outage gets removed. Yeah, I think so too. Would still suck because we're up. We would have made profit already. We would be up $380. Clap, MT5 is a Forex trading platform. No, we're not going to do that. So, wait, I don't know what your name is because it's reverse and upside down, but can you use VPN? It's working in Canada. Can you set VPN to Canada to make it work? I don't know. SR Flip, I use TradeSyncer and Project X internal copy trader. Graveyard, no, we don't have a flatten all button. So let's just hope this trade works out, guys. Let's just hope. Let's see, let's see, let's see. All right, you guys ready for the giveaway? Should we give away a 50K growth account? Should we, should we, should we? Hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, Rick, a lot of tech has major issues right now. It's interesting. Yeah, it's gonna get fixed. The only thing we can do is hock and pray, guys. Let's hope this pushes higher. And once we can log in, we're 200 points in profit. All right, let's do the giveaway. We have 424 entries. Nice, 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 nice. Let's do the wheel of names. The wheel of names. Ooh, nice push on NQ. Ooh, very nice push on NQ. Just adding all you guys to the wheel of names. There we go. All right. Make sure you only have filled it out once. If you filled it out more than once and you get the win, you will be disqualified. So the winner of a 50k growth account is 50 of a 50. Winner of a 50k growth account is GFA. GFA. Make sure you type something in the chat really quick. GFA. Make sure you type something in the chat really quick. I need to see you there. GFA. Looking for you. Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, there he is. Sorry. I missed you. I missed you. Congrats, you won a 50k growth account. Make sure you add your email address to your YouTube channel description so we can reach out to you and send you your free account. Keep in mind it can take up to 7 days. However, usually it's faster. So add your email address and we're gonna send you your free account. Congrats. Very nice, very nice. Guys, reminder, from now on, today on, the London session streams go are 30 minutes longer. So we're gonna go until 9:30 a.m. UK time. 9:30 UK time. Let's see what NQ does. If it stops us out, I'm gonna be honestly pissed. Gonna be very pissed. Fun with Full says, Nick, what if price shoots up and takes out all-time high and you guys are up around 300 handles? Well, then we bank big time. However, it will really fuck with my consistency. Because at 300 handles, we would be up 6k. Matey, no, I'm not planning to do a Spotify playlist. You can Shazam it though, if you want. Come on, Project X, come back to life. Come back to life. This is not looking too hot right now, guys. Breaking news, major apps around the world are experiencing internet outage. WN says, well, damn. Let me check. Let me check the news. Don't see anything in the news right now. Yeah, guys, this is looking bad right now. We would have been out for 1 hour, 19 points. We would be up $380 right now. Oh boy. Hustle Code says, Nick, try to log in from Google Incognito. Well, it's not gonna do anything. It's a Project X issue. Yeah, we did, Peter. We did just swipe previous hours high and closed within, or are about to close within the range. So it's a very bearish setup. However, we're bullish biased for today. So let's see. Andrew says all of Amazon is down. Really? No, I can log into Amazon. No problem. Let's see what this 9 a.m. UK volume brings. We were so close to TP too. Pretty crazy. We were 1 point away from TP. 1 freaking point. Yeah. Let's see. This is all gonna work in our favor. Just watch. Just watch. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm fine. Oh boy. Just try to log back into Project X. It still doesn't work. Come on, give us the push up now, NQ. Pump it to previous week high. This is gonna be so hilarious. If it pumps up to previous week high and we don't get filled and then we can take it up there, that would be, oh my god, hell yeah. So we would take 60 points instead of 30. Like 65 instead of 38. That would be fire. This is a nice push. This is a nice push right now. Let's see what UK 9 a.m. volume brings. Yeah, Abo. We would have closed it at 19 points. So if we get anything more than 19 points, we were very lucky. Homes, boats and travel by Jose Torres. Why not close it when you are within 10%? Well, first of all, we couldn't close it because Project X was down. Second of all, why would I close it shortly before my target? Would you ever run a marathon and then stop 100 meters before the finish line? Because you're close. There's a finish line for a reason. There's a target for a reason. Let's hawk and pray, guys. All right, guys, I have a good update for you. Very good update. Look what Timmy, one of our mods, said in Discord. If it turns into a loss, we will remove it. If it's a winner, we'll let you keep it. Hell yeah. W in the chat for Tradeify, guys. W in the chat for Tradeify. So if we lose on this trade, we end 0. If we win on this trade, we make money. It's a risk-free trade now. Nice. That's awesome. W Tradeify. Thank you, Timmy. Just made our entire stream's day. Well, Nick says a lot of people will claim, I won. Yeah, but the thing is, we can see if you actually did take a trade and would have won or not. Leah says, how can you tell I'm at work? I'm not number 1 on chat. Yeah. I'm not used to you not being number 1, Leah. Come on, Project X, let us log in. What would suck though, even if we lose and we get reset to 0, it would suck anyways, because we would have made $380. Like, I called it out on stream previously, so we would not get that money, unfortunately. And now it's going to move down. Don't do it. Don't do it. Goodness Akizi, no, you can't email me. What's your problem? Gene says, imagine a guy without a stop loss. Well, Gary, if the trade blows the account, my thought, this is not a guarantee, but I think you would get reset to whatever happened, whatever was before, because it's that trade that blew your account. Nice push back up now on NQ. Nice push back up. Peter says it will take lower range liquidity and then up. Well, I hope not. I hope we just push up from here. Iron Horse 88 says, what's the stop loss? Roki says, I'm rooting for you all that are still in longs that got out at 1.5 hour. Hope it hits TP. Yeah, I hope so too, Roki. Thanks. Yeah, Rick, they lost millions and they weren't able to just reset. Ooh, nice push up here on NQ. Very nice push up. If it hits full TP and more, guys, then we were lucky. Very lucky. Come on, NQ, push it up. Push it up to previous week high, and then we can log back into Project X and close the trade like a hero. That would be fire. But yeah, as I said, like if we get a loss, it will be reset to 0. Yeah, Nikohan, if it happens that way, if it goes to previous week high and then we're able to log into Project X and close it, then that was definitely the plan. Like we planned for the outage, everything, all was a plan. I'm gonna brag on Twitter about it like, I'm fucking goat, I predicted the outage. Oh boy. We're still in profit though, right now. We're up 11 points, 11.75. Imagine a Trump pump will come in now. Like 100, 200 points. That would be nice. Goodness Akizi, you got hacked some time ago. Hacker probably spammed the server and you got blocked. Well then, open a support ticket. I can't help you with that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I can't help you with that. Hey, we just crossed 48,400 subscribers. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. Everybody who's new here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Nico, and we're the boss. More talk on X. When Trump tweets or opens his fat mouth, the market tanks. Lol. Well, not true. Look at this. Look at what happened on Friday. Here. I was in a long here. Trump tweeted. And we freaking pumped. So nonsense statement that he made there. Is this indicator helpful? Yeah, I wouldn't use an indicator. That's not helpful. Bitcoin, would I short NQ if I could? No. My bias for today is bullish. There's no reason to short this right now. Even though we swept previous hourly high and close within, I'm looking for bullish setups, not bearish setups. I wouldn't short. Come on now, NQ. We need you to push up, 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 not down. Up, 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 not down. Do it. Yeah, what is gold doing? Gold has had a nice push here. Crazy. 23 points. Since London Open? Since London Open, we moved... What was that? 26 points? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. 26 points in a London session. Graveyard Trade says it's going to 178. Where's your TP? Well, my TP would be 153.50. 153.50 would be my TP. For now, we're ranging here on NQ. What's the volume like, by the way? Oh, pretty good volume. Some pretty high volume candles here, 1.2K. Besides that, it's average, a little bit below average actually. All right, chat. What do we think? Are we gonna hit previous week high out of this move, or are we gonna sweep range low first at 84.50 here? What do you think? Still doesn't work. Just tried logging back into Project X. It still doesn't work. Iron Horse 88 says hi, I hope. GM says sweep low first. Bitcoin says going back down. 2H says down to the floor. Goodness says range low. 6K says I want 25,300 now. Yeah, everybody says sweep lows. Okay. I hope not. I hope you're all wrong. Back at break even now. Ooh, strong push to the downside here, retesting that fair value gap. It would be, it would suck so bad, man. Because I literally shared everything I said, when I'm gonna move to break even, when I'm gonna move to 1R. And because we hit 1.5R, we would have been stopped out at 1R. For 19 points profit. And if we get stopped out now for a loss, what's going to happen is Tradeify will reset it to 0, but that means we're back at 0. Instead of $380, we made 0, which would be, yeah, a shitty scenario, but still very, very cool of Tradeify to reset to 0 after taking a loss. But it's not looking good for us, guys. Not looking good. Leah says, Nick, I forgot to tell you that I'm doubling DLL starting today. $500 DLL on my 100K account. Okay, nice. So you made a decision. Nice, nice, nice. Just make sure, Leah, before you start trading every single day, it needs to be part of routine that you lock your risk settings. Lock your risk settings before you start trading. Ooh, nice push on NQ. Nice push. Let's see. Jeremiah says we're going higher to all-time high. Well, I hope so. I mean, imagine we don't get filled. It moves to all-time high. We're up at 394 and we're still in the trade because we couldn't close it. That would be so funny. Yeah, Judas Joe, I haven't seen that guy either yet. Trading markets, where are you at, man? But gold is pushing. Gold is pushing. NQ is trying to hold, guys. We're trying to hold the hundreds. Judas Joe, you actually did buy gold and looking for Asia high. What was your entry, Judas? Let me know. What was your entry? And where's your stop loss? NQ is trying to hold. I like the buying wicks down here. I really like the buying wicks. Not gonna lie. 268 is your target. Wait. Oh, your entry was 268. Sorry. 268 entry. Nice. Nice. Okay, so 268 entry. Stop loss at 264. That makes sense. That's perfect. And then targeting, you said Asia highs. So 283. Okay, nice. I like it. Gene Redmond, what will you do if you pass 0 to hero account due to outage? I guess we got lucky. But that would mean we would need wait, we would need to make 3,700 divided by 20. We would need to make 185 points. So from here we would need to push 180 points still, which I don't think is gonna happen. If it happens, we just got lucky. Mirovsky, yeah, Project X is still down, I know. But if you hit a loss, you're gonna get reset to 0. So don't worry, it's a risk-free trade. And if you make money, you get to keep it. Clap, no. London session, I often hit 2 to 1 hour. No problem. But that's also why I move to 1 hour once we reach 1.5 hour. So I'm taking profit on the way, trailing. Yeah, Gary, it is rare that a 100 point plus move is happening during London. But it could be that we consolidate now in this area and then later in the day we push and we never hit our stop loss. That could be. Yeah, Roki, I think so too. It's actually more than fair of Tradeify to reset the loss if we hit one. We wouldn't have to do it, but we do it, which is pretty sick. That's why I love Tradeify. Not just that. Still hovering around break even for now. AM, what will happen to fund that you can't flatten? Well, then, as said, if you get stopped out, if you have a loss, it will be reset to 0, like whatever you had prior to the loss. Struggling to hold here. Yeah, Gary, right? Could be that they wouldn't even have had this stop loss and blew their account, but they get reset. Da 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 da. Come on, Project X, let us log back in. Still not working. Tyler, you're in the wrong stream to ask that question. Coho, Canada's fine, no outage here. Well, good for you. Ozempic, yeah, extra sushi for lunch sounds good. Gary says it'd be cool if it blew the account if they reset the whole account. Well, you get reset to whatever you had before you blew it. If it happened during the outage. Deiko, you're in a short. Okay. Okay. Gilvidas, am I still in? Yes, because Project X is down, but I would not be in anymore. I would have been stopped out for 1 hour profit at 134.50 because we hit 1.5R. Whenever we hit 1.5R, I moved to 1R. So that would have happened, and we would have made $380 on this trade. 1 mini, 19 points. Fun with Fold says, gotta go, guys. Happy Diwali. Enjoy your day. I hope Project X works soon. You guys end up in profits. Thanks, man. Happy Diwali to you. Blue, why do you think this challenge is taking so much time? Well, because I'm trading it very, very realistically, right? Usually taking 1 trade a day with 1 mini. And I do it all during the London session, so just keeping it very realistic. Money Glitch, do I trade gold? Yeah, I do. I trade NQ, ES, gold, mostly. Sometimes oil. Roki says, what do you do at summertime, Nick? Do you visit Croatia and go to the sea? I was in Greece, actually, this summer. But it's also very nice in Switzerland. Mirovsky says, I have too many short from 25132. I think I hit my target for today, but shit, can't close it. 15132. What time did you enter? Mirovsky. Okay, we got stopped out. Thanks, Project X. Thanks, Project X. But as said, we're gonna get reset to 0. It sucks though, because we would have been up $380. It is what it is though. It is what it is. So instead of 380, we made 0. Mirovsky 155, but yeah, what time zone, dude? So I guess 155 here. Okay, Mirovsky, but in this case, you're bullshitting. Because you said, wait, let me clarify this. You says you have too many short from 132. 155 was here. We never were at 132 at that time. What time zone are you in, man? Mirovsky. So 25 minutes ago, you say. Yeah, 25 minutes ago, we were not at 132. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? You might be running delayed data on paper, Gary. Maybe. But even then, it would give him the right time, right? So as a reminder, guys, we would have been stopped out for 1 hour here. Not full stop loss. We would be up $380. Mirovsky, you say you entered your short way higher at 23,152. Okay, you entered your short up here at pretty much the peak. Hey, Jamie Allen, knocky knocky. Mirovsky, can you confirm? Did you enter your short up here at 152? Yeah, no, Patrick. It's a break-even trade on 0 to hero due to the fact that Tradeify is awesome and it's going to reset us. However, the problem is we would be up $380 and now we get reset to break even, and that sucks. Mirovsky says, yeah, bro, my entry is 23,132 and then only we hit higher. I don't get it, dude. Mirovsky, you say you're short from 132. Then you say you're short from 152. What is it? Tell me, what time did you enter? What price did you enter? Where was your stop loss? Where was your target? Then we can talk. All right, guys. GN1313 says Toyota app start is impacted with outage too. Damn. Well, Max, you got out at 1.5 R on 0 to hero, and now we're totally out of sync. Well, good for you, man. Honestly. Good for you. Paul, no, we would want to see a sweep of the range low first and then move higher. Kleb, you bought a challenge, advanced 50k? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Quiet, did I take the trade on my live accounts? No. Funny enough, no. I only took them on my 150k growth funded, as well as my 50k growth 0 to hero challenge account. Dude, GN1313, you know what? I thought you would ask, Nick, do you trade naked? I was like, what? That's funny. But no, I do not trade the Nikkei. I do not. Okay, so Mirovsky with an update here. Mirovsky says, no bro, I did enter 25,132. Could not place my stop loss and Project X was down and we go a bit higher to 152. My position is still open. Oh, okay, so you went long. You said the entire time you went short. If you went long and you're now in drawdown, that's okay. It's gonna get reset to 0. Don't worry. Leah says, Nick, go look at the weekend gap on NG. Let's see, NG. Oof. Holy moly. Yeah, that's a proper gap. Gap fill, short setup and then gap fill would be nice. I don't trade natural gas though, but for you, very nice. Rick says he's short long. Okay, Mirovsky, so you went short at 132. Stop loss would have been 152, but you didn't get filled then. Okay, that's good. So you're making profits. So if you're making profits and you end up green due to the outage, good for you. You get to keep your profits. Trade USA, play different music, please. No. Well, Mirovsky, if you can't close it, I mean, it might go down further. You might be able to take profit at 25k, who knows? Could go your way as well. Trade USA, because I only have that one playlist. Actually, producer Drew gave it to me, so I can't change it. It's copyright free music, you know. We need that for YouTube. YouTube. Mirovsky, oh, you don't need much for 20% consistency rule. You have too many short. Well, then you gotta lose money on purpose after. Which is actually harder to do than you think. Judas Joe says, this gold long is making me nervous. Probably means it's good. It's looking good so far, yeah. Not too bad. Rick, you're still waiting for your high five in Twitter DMs? Wait, what did I miss? Let me go check. Let me go check. Hey, you went into my request folder. Just looking at it right now, Rick. Dude, hell yeah. 100% trade win, 100% day win. Fuck yeah, here's your high five. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Come on, come on, come on. Well, guys, I don't see another setup right now. Also, I can't trade because my Project X is down. Duh. As said, everybody who's affected by this and takes a loss, you will get reset to 0. If you make money, you get to keep your money, which is great. So that means thanks for tuning in. Thanks for having fun with me as usual. Looking forward to see you again today at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time for the New York stream. And remember, starting today, we have an 8-hour stream. Every single day we have 8 hours, which is pretty sick. And then tomorrow at 8 a.m. UK time, same time as today, we're going to start, which is 3 a.m. Eastern. We're going to start with another London session stream. So if you liked the stream, put a W in the chat. If you didn't like it, put an L in the chat. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later in New York. Peace out.